Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Draco Ray Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about settings and FPS in Modern Warfare 3. So I'm going to actually play it with just the default settings on extreme mode and see what kind of frames I can get on my system. My system specs will be listed down below, but I am running 32 gigs of RAM on a GeForce RTX 3080 and a RYZEN CPU. Specifics down below, but let's jump right into it. No BS, no fluff, and see what kind of frames we're getting. Let's just jump right into like gun game, and so all the settings are actually default right now. It's all on extreme and just kind of whatever. I put reset to recommended, so it's on reset to recommended right now, and it kind of just did its thing. A lot of things are on high, a lot of things are turned on that I don't like a lot of things are on ultra, and motion blur and grain and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna rock the 80 FOV and just leave it as is and see how many frames we can get right out of the box with the game and see if their recommended settings actually performs decent. So it automatically put, my system's a little bit more high end, so it put it on extreme mode, and we'll see. All right, so right off the bat, let's see, 190, 200 frames. Yeah, loving the frames, about 190 right there in the firefight. Everything on an 200. Yeah, getting like over 200 frames in this section here, which is pretty nice. That's where the frames come in right there. You really gotta see what's going on. We're gonna back out now, and then we're gonna see after I tune it, what kind of frames we're getting. Full screen exclusive on my Dell Alienware monitor, the right graphics card. Got 240 Hz is max my monitor supports. We're gonna run 1920 by 1080. Aspect ratio is automatic, or you can force it to 16:9. Depending if you have, you have ultra wide or whatever, you can change that. We don't need to restart our shaders; they are loaded. The gamma default is fine for me, as well as 50% brightness works on my monitor for me. We'll leave Nvidia reflex low latency on. The eco mode, I'm not going to run any eco mode or VSync in the menus or gameplay. My custom frame limits are kind of set here. 250 for in-game. I do 10 above my max monitor. I really don't want my system generating frames it doesn't need to generate. We're going to go 120 in the menus, give it a little break and stuff like that, and then focused mode. This is one of these new kind of settings. Display a black overlay around, and I don't know. I'm not sure about it, and I'm not sure I like it. I don't run HDR. HDR brightness, and all this stuff is just gonna be, so this is all off. Don't worry about it. And now we're gonna go to quality. This is where it really makes. So the default settings are extreme. I'm gonna change them. I'm not gonna run these profiles either. I'm gonna manually change them. So your render res and all that, and dynamic resolution. Don't run dynamic resolution. Nvidia DLSS, I'm gonna just go ahead and run on, let's go performance. I'm gonna run performance. Offers higher performance boost than balance mode. Let's go performance on that. I might even turn it off later. So texture resolution, I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go normal on the texture filter aniscopic. Depth of field, I don't like. I'm gonna turn it off. Detail quality level, let's go normal. Particle resolution, I'm just gonna go low. I'm not worried about the quality of those in the gunfight. I'm looking for frames. I'm looking for the edge to get, on the opponent. So bullet impacts, persistent effects, all of that off. Shader quality, we're gonna go on high for that one for now. On-demand texture streaming, this is something that I don't want to run at all. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to be downloading, the textures and things like that and streaming it. Having my system put resources towards that. We're not gonna run that. Local texture streaming quality, we're just gonna do normal. Now the shadow quality, I usually just run on high. We're not gonna run ultra. High or normal. Screen space shadows, we're just gonna run. I'm just gonna turn them off. Ambient occlusion, that's both. That's fine for now. I might actually turn that off later. Screen space reflections, normal. Static reflection quality, we're just gonna go low. I'm not worried about that. Tessellation is near, that's fine for now. Terrain memory, we'll go max. Volumetric quality, I'm not worried about any of this stuff. Deferred physics off. Weather grid volumes off. Water quality off. Don't need any of that. Let's apply that. Let's go to view. Yes, I'm going to disable the on-demand texture stream. Field of view, I'm going to bump that to 120. We're going to go affected. This is preference, but you can go affected or independent. The weapon field of view. Yeah, I don't know. I might go wide. Depend. I'm going to leave it stock for now. Third person field of view. I'm going to go 90. Vehicle field of view. We'll run that default for now. World motion blur off. Weapon motion blur off. Film grain off. We're going to run camera movement. We're going to run least on all this. All the camera shake. Going to get rid of it. Third person ADS transition. That's fine. Helmet cameras for spectator. Now we're going to go gamer perspective. And then inverted flash, we're going to go off. We're going to run with those settings. All right, let's see what kind of frames we're getting. I'm excited. Oh, it looks better.
Gun game.
Oh my gosh, 250 solid frames. Are you kidding me? This is way better frames. And this is a more outdoor open world one. This level. And man, we're getting... It should be more stressful, but we're getting even more frames. Oh my gosh. Got 3 bullets in here. I don't know which way he went. Woo! Those frames matter, baby. I'm telling you. Couldn't hip fire that guy. That hip fire on the gun was incredibly bad. But man, we are running. We are not dipping below 200 frames. Getting sniped across the field. Need a better gun. Try to run the trenches, see if we can get closer to somebody. Boom. I love the way it's running right now. It is running incredibly smooth. Where the frames matter. Bam. Loving it. Improved automatically. Improved immediately. This is what frames do. Got a gun behind me. Can I pull it off? Oh, almost! Almost. Yeah, definitely helped. It helped a lot. So you can see right there was almost a 50 to 70 frame per second difference between running the stock settings on this game and then fine-tuning them and adding some of the settings that I showed you. I know this will help you out get more frames and get rid of some of that FPS stutter. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Draco, and I'll see you next time.